And between Ontario and New York, we would be the 7th largest jurisdiction anywhere in the entire world. So New York and Ontario are economic powerhouses on all sorts of different fronts, no matter if it's manufacturing or banking. New York is number one financial sector. We're right behind in number two, and as well as manufacturing and technology and AI and life sciences, and the list keeps going on. Just probably 2 hours up the road, we have Darlington there. We have another Bruce Power and Pickering. Bruce Power is the largest nuclear large-scale facility in the world. We're going to be adding on to that as well. So when you look at all of it, if we put everything out there, we'll have, what, 40,000 megawatts? Probably a little more than that.
Americans were told something they weren't ready to hear. Not with shouting, not with threats, and not with drama. It happened quietly in New York when Doug Ford stood in front of American leaders and did something unexpected. He didn't warn America. He revealed something America has been avoiding for years, that the balance of power in North America is no longer what many people think it is. Doug Ford did not come to New York to be polite. He didn't come for photo ops or friendly speeches designed to make headlines and disappear the next day. He came with facts, with experience, and with a message that Washington has failed to deliver honestly to its own people. A message Donald Trump will never say out loud. A message many American politicians are too afraid to acknowledge. Ford started from a place Americans understand deeply: respect. He reminded them that Canada has always stood beside the United States, through wars, through economic crashes, through global crises, through every defining chapter of North American history. He made it clear that Canadians respect America, admire America, and want America to succeed. Not because Canada is weak, but because Canada understands that strength comes from partnership, not isolation. And then Ford shifted the conversation. Calmly, confidently, he told Americans the part they have not been told. Trump's tariffs are not protecting the United States. They are hurting it. They are not punishing Canada. They are punishing American workers, American families, and American businesses. Higher prices, lost jobs, broken supply chains, instability disguised as strength. Ford did not shout this. He stated it like a fact that no longer needs arguing. What made this moment powerful was not politics. It was credibility. Doug Ford wasn't speaking as an outsider. He spoke as someone who lived in the United States, worked in its factories, traveled its states, and understands its economy from the inside. He reminded Americans that he spent decades building businesses in Chicago and New Jersey, that his children grew up in American cities, that he knows the people who feel the economic pain long before it ever reaches Washington. This wasn't Ford lecturing America. This was Ford speaking for Americans who feel the damage, but don't have the platform to say it. And then he said the line that cut through the noise. A tariff on Canada is a tax on the American people. That truth alone exposes everything Trump refuses to admit. Ford went even further. He revealed something most Americans don't realize. Opposition to Trump's strategy isn't partisan. It's practical. Ford said openly that he speaks with governors, senators, Democrats, and Republicans. And behind closed doors, they all say the same thing. Going after your closest ally doesn't work. You can't dismantle supply chains that took generations to build and expect prosperity to survive. Then Ford did something even more important. He reframed the entire Canada-US relationship. This relationship is not emotional, it's not charity, and it's definitely not one-sided. Canada and the United States are economic lifelines to each other. Canada is America's largest customer. America is Canada's largest customer. No other country on earth trades more with the United States than Canada does. Ontario alone shares nearly 400 miles of border with the U.S. What flows across that border is not just goods, but stability, trust, and reliability. And then came the message underneath the message. Canada is not just a friendly neighbor. Canada is critical to America's economy, supply chains, infrastructure, and national strength. Energy, manufacturing, critical minerals, workforce power. These are not optional assets. They are the foundation of modern power. Ford highlighted something that Washington rarely discusses honestly. Canada holds one of the largest deposits of critical and rare earth minerals in the world. These minerals power microchips, data centers, advanced technology, and modern manufacturing. And Ford made it clear who Canada wants to share that power with. Not rivals, not adversaries. Its closest ally, the United States. Then Ford delivered the part that truly shifted the room. Energy, real power, not political power, economic power, industrial power. Ontario holds the largest nuclear power capacity in North America. Clean, reliable, affordable energy capable of powering entire industries and millions of homes. Ford didn't threaten to withhold it. He didn't weaponize it. He offered it. Ontario is expanding nuclear capacity on a scale few Americans realize. Small modular reactors, large-scale nuclear facilities, upgrades across existing plants, enough energy to power more than 16 million homes today and tens of millions more in the future. Enough energy to support the explosion of data centers, manufacturing reshoring, and technological growth that America desperately needs. Ford told New York directly that Ontario is ready to power America's future, to support its manufacturing revival, to fuel its tech sector, to stabilize its energy demands. While Washington debates and delays, Ontario builds. While political noise dominates headlines, infrastructure quietly decides the future. This is the part Donald Trump doesn't want Americans to think about. In the modern world, power is not measured by slogans. It's measured by energy, supply chains, and stability. And those foundations are increasingly shared, not controlled by threats. Ford didn't attack Trump by name. He didn't need to. He made Trump irrelevant. While Trump isolates America, Doug Ford integrates North America. While Trump creates uncertainty, Ford offers certainty. While Trump turns allies into targets, Ford turns partnerships into leverage. This wasn't a friendly visit. This wasn't symbolic. This was strategic leadership. Ford stood in the heart of America and reminded it of a reality many have forgotten. Prosperity in North America has always come from cooperation, not confrontation. From building together, not breaking apart. And the message landed. Canada is not pleading for access. Canada is leading with capability, with energy, with resources, with stability. This is not Canada asking America for permission. This is Canada showing America what the future requires. Doug Ford didn't go to New York to smile and pretend everything is fine. He went to remind America of something uncomfortable but undeniable. Its future strength depends on partnership. And the quiet truth revealed that day was simple. Canada is no longer just standing beside America. In many ways, it is helping hold the system together. And the more leaders like Doug Ford step into that role, the clearer it becomes. This is not about politics. This is about power, real power. And it is shifting in ways Washington can no longer ignore.